And the honk will lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Arvanauts. Welcome, everybody, to a Thursday night stream. It is Thursday, February 12th. I hope everyone is doing well. And welcome to heading into the end game. It's technically day 7, I believe. It is day 7 of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I know that we are moving in the direction of the end game, but I think what we have to do first is collect a bunch of mech parts, get through into the tower, and then once we've gotten through into the tower, we have to once we've gotten through into the tower, then we at that point I think we're in the final stages. So I think 1, maybe 2 sessions away from being finished with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which is exciting. I have very much enjoyed Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, but I'm also looking forward to future games in this list that I've got to do. So we will see how that goes. We were going to be playing Gloomhaven tonight, but my partner in crime in that playthrough, Zach Clay, is feeling under the weather. So we will come back with that next Thursday. Next Thursday will be Gloomhaven. And so tonight we got Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and if we have more to do, then we will do that 2 weeks from now as we finish up Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So far, we have had an epic, I think it went extremely well, Dragonbane launch, and we've also got a big tabletop launch coming up with the inimitable Prince Justin with a 13th icon. It is 1 week from this coming Sunday is the launch. I just, the launch is that the launch. It's going to be amazing. I am super excited for it. I hope Prince Justin is as well. Can't wait for you to see this freaking banger cast that we've got. Super great. And Prince Justin with what is going to be an awesome campaign. So I'm excited for it. Community D&D, of course, also makes its return with more of Dungeon of the Mad Mage coming soon as well. So we've got a bunch of stuff. It's going to be great. This weekend, I am going to be at Boscone in Boston. I have a panel on podcasting coming up on Friday, and then I have got on Saturday, I have got a panel, actually 2 panels, I believe that I have got. Let me just double check my schedule. So I have a panel on, okay, no, I don't need that one. I need my final... There we go. So yes, I have a podcasting as an author panel Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Then Saturday at 2:30, I have a panel on From Ancient Kingdoms to Urban Jungles. I'm going to be on there with David Anthony Durham and Greer Gilman and Walt Williams, and Fonda Lee is moderating. So that's a pretty badass panel. I'm excited for that. And then Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, I have a panel on community building, brick by brick community building, in which I will be talking quite a bit about this very channel where we have built a great community, I think, based upon all of the awesomeness that everyone here provides. So that's what we got going on for conferences. And then after this one, I basically am done with conferences up until, I did Farpoint 2 weeks ago, doing Bosco now, and then I will be done with conferences until June, he said, doubtfully. I think June. We have a special thing coming up that I cannot talk about yet, but I'll be able to talk about more. Then July, we have ReaderCon, which I'm excited about. Love ReaderCon. August, we will be at Gen Con. Always love Gen Con, the Writers Symposium, a real highlight for me every year. And then we will have WorldCon in LA. I will be there one way or the other. I'll be there for, at the very least, an event I can't talk about, but if you watch this channel and you like tabletop play, I'll be there at least for that, if not for other panels as well. And then I will be at CanCon in Ottawa, as always, in October. And so that's what we got going on. I will not be, unfortunately, at World Fantasy this year, even though it's back in the Bay Area, just because it does not fit well with my schedule this year in terms of like school and teaching and all that stuff. But we've got conferences coming up. We've got a lot of them, is what I'm saying, over the course of the next year. And also, if all goes well, we will also have PAX East, which is going to be happening in a few weeks too. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be awesome. So a lot of great stuff coming up, not to mention a whole bunch of channel things. 2 big events coming up at my university at St. John's. First of all, the Poetic Imagination in the Modern Age, starring C.S.E. Cooney, well known to fantasy aficionados. Ali Trotta, well known to aficionados of fantasy and science fiction speculative of fiction, and then the Connecticut State Poet Laureate Antoinette Brim Bell. So very excited for that. That's coming up a week from this Monday, open to the public. So if you were in the New York City area and are available between 2 and 3:45, I hope you'll consider stopping by. You do have to RSVP, but I'll put the flyer up there in just a minute. And then a couple of weeks after that, we have Ed Zitron, who is a tech journalist who's written extensively about major issues with Gen AI, and I'm going to be moderating a conversation with him as well at my university. So we got a lot going on, and I'm excited for all of it. And I just realized I've talked for like 3 or 4 minutes, and I still haven't talked about channel stuff in terms of like what you can do right now. So let me do that right now. Also, hi to Drew and Prince Justin and all the folks who are here. So if you have not already done so, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube at !ArvTube. Please follow us over there. We've had good numbers over on the YouTube channel in terms of concurrent viewers. So please do join us on the YouTube channel as well. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Blue Sky is !ArvSky. Always appreciate that. Follower numbers are going up really well there too. Website for this, arvanelleron.com. Financially, !Arv Shop. That is my merchandise area. You can get cool stuff, swag for the channel, cool stuff for yourself that supports the channel at the same time. The Patreon, we're trying to build up into triple digits. So please get over there, and you can get epic character backgrounds written for you, epic poems written about you, critiques of your writing, not to mention moving us towards various channel goals, inspirations to help our tabletop players as well. Same thing with subbing to the channel. You get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch, and inspiration to help our players at the highest levels. Publishing-wise, Icarus is my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library, that's my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library. That is my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Greyshade is my Greyshade IP. That is Greyshade Renegade and Heretic, award-winning, critically acclaimed. That is the Grey Assassin trilogy from Athos Arts. You can get that right now. You can also now, I am happy to say, get all 3 audiobooks now, Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic. All 3 audiobooks are now available at that link via our very own Trend Spark. So I hope you will go over, and if you want to consume your media that way by listening to it, highly respect that too. And Trend did an amazing job with this, so definitely go and get that. Greyshade for that. You can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade coming to you from Brandon O'Brien and Alligator Alley Entertainment. That is also Greyshade if you go over there. And last but certainly not least, BLM, Black Lives Matter. Important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message that you should do so, that we will do so for others in that situation in the future. And of course, continued love and support to the amazing, wonderful, and awesome people of Minneapolis, Minnesota and Minneapolis specifically, who have continued to battle courageously and are winning. The fact that they are drawing down and now going to be ending the surge in Minnesota and Minneapolis, make no mistake, that doesn't mean that anything has changed on the ground yet. This administration cannot be trusted in anything that it says. So obviously the fight has to continue. The battle in this disciplined way has to continue. But the fact that we're getting all these public pronouncements indicates how much pressure they are feeling. This has backfired and failed terribly, terribly for them in terms of, that pressure like this matters. It makes a huge difference. So please keep it up. And again, so much love to the people of Minneapolis and Minnesota and all those battling against ICE and federal occupation and fascism. Just doing amazing, amazing work. And let's keep it going. And we see you and are grateful to have you here. All right, I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to turn on that. And I'm going to say hello to everybody. What is going on? So yes, I have had an interesting few days, everybody, because on Monday, I think I may have mentioned that on Monday, I heard this kind of downstairs late in the evening / early in the morning, depending on how you look at it. And then my mother-in-law came up to say that I have a bunch of water pouring in my room. And when I came down there, indeed, there were sheets of water pouring down in her room on the first floor and sheets of water pouring down in the basement because of a burst pipe. So we fixed that. And then our washer, which had been frozen, that pipe burst as well. And so I just wanted to show you all just a little bit of the experience of what it's like to go through this. So I'm going to show you this. And I want you all to notice. Now, these are pipes. You see those notches there, those sort of like cuts there? Those are all the pipes in one specific area that burst. All of those pipes burst. So literally the plumber that fixed all this came in on Wednesday and was here from like 9 in the morning until about 7 at night, just replacing all of these pipes. It was ridiculous. And this is what happens when you have what is now officially the coldest winter in Connecticut in 60 years. I literally was not born the last time it was this cold consecutively. And so Connecticut in the winter, you're used to having weather that is between, 23, 24, 25 and like 30, 31, 32, maybe gets down to 20 here and there, but it's somewhere in the 20s to the low 30s all during the winter because it's Northeast and it's winter, right? What we're not used to is 6, 8, 4, 10. Oh, thank you, Trippin. Oh, thank you so much for the subversary. 10, 5, 7. We're not used to that. And literally, the people that came out to fix the burst pipe on Monday night, or Monday morning, I should say, super early, like 2 in the morning, the firefighters came out to help us with the main and everything. They said that this was, thank you so much, Triffid, this was the 5th call they had made that night dealing with burst pipes for people in our immediate neighborhood. And the ladder company that was supposed to be covering our area, because it took a little while for the fire trucks to get out to us, was covering other areas of southern Connecticut, of near where I live, because they were also inundated with calls from people with burst pipes. My university, St. John's University, where I teach, one school, one college building was closed for 2 days with a burst pipe. Burst pipes were everywhere. One person who came over, a neighbor of ours, hadn't been able to use their toilets or anything else for multiple days because of a burst pipe. And we had basically no toilet or shower. We finally got sinks running with like cold water on Tuesday night, which, believe me, that was really nice. When we were actually, I was like, ooh, at least I can wash my hands and do that and go to the bathroom. And then the plumber came in and fixed everything else. So the whole result of this is we have a big insurance claim that we're going to be making. It looks like it will be mostly covered. In fact, all covered except for my deductible. So we're going to be doing, as we're doing this and taking this stuff out, like the ceiling of my mother-in-law's room on the first floor, that whole room is going to have to be redone. A huge portion of the ceiling literally fell in. It was all, I live in a historic home, so it was all like plaster and lathe, all fell in from the water damage from these burst pipes. So we have to like redo all of that. And so while we do it, it's going to end up, it's like $6 million house. I mean, as in the TV series, not the actual value of the home. I'm saying like, it'll be like, we have the technology, we can rebuild the house. So we're going to rebuild it, even better than it was before. Everything, even better insulated, all of that stuff is going to be done. And the impression that I got from my insurance company was basically like, they were like, all right, yeah, you have to upload the pictures and upload the invoices and everything. But they were basically like, yeah, we know that this is, you're going to have to do this, because basically they have gotten all of these calls from people living in the Northeast of the United States. And frankly, not just that, all the way down to like the mid-Atlantic, who are dealing with exactly this problem. So the company is like, you know what? Like, it is what it is. Like, we're just going to have to, that's what we get insurance for. So, my goodness, it was like, so I have right now downstairs in my mother-in-law's room in that section, we have this just whoop sound, because it's all of like the wet vacs and all of the stuff that's basically pulling moisture up from the floor. Now, we weren't swimming in it, thank God. Like it wasn't like when my basement flooded like 4 or 5 years ago in the remnants of a hurricane in this lowest area. It wasn't like that. It was just like literally water pouring through the line. So we've had an electrician out. They're like, this is fine. It didn't break any lines. You're fine there. We had people out, but like, it was brutal. And honestly, like, my mother-in-law was asleep in the room. It was 2 in the morning. If the ceiling had like fallen in over her bed, I mean, I brought that stuff out today for our garbage pickup, and it was like 40 pounds, the stuff that fell from the ceiling. I mean, so it was no joke. And like I said, you saw it for yourself. Like it is amazing. And those are copper pipes. Like, yes, copper pipes can have this happen to them, but copper pipes are fairly strong. They're obviously really good for water. They last a long time, but they struggle if you're going to have like 2 weeks in a row of nothing but just, sub 10 degree Fahrenheit temperatures. Like it's just not, they're not built to withstand that. It's like Atlanta, Georgia getting like an inch of ice. Like it shuts the city down for a week because, you're not expecting that kind of thing. So anyway, it was something. I got very little sleep. I had to cancel classes on Monday. It was just, ugh. So it's been quite a semester so far. My goodness gracious. But the good news is everyone is safe. Everyone is comfortable. We've pivoted. We've made adjustments. Thank goodness we have good insurance. Thank goodness we made the right call to get good insurance. And we're not some special snowflake. So the company knows, like, it's just everyone around us is in the same boat. So like, but jeez. So I guess what I'm saying about this, Chad, is it was cold. And it's real nice that it has not been quite this cold. I like the winter, like I like every season. I could do without 6 to 10 degree temperatures for 2 weeks in a row. Like I'm kind of glad that it looks like we're past that now for the rest of the season. So my God. Anyway, it was like being in the ice belt in this game. So with all that said, sorry, one more thing. I forgot about this. This is important. Please vote here because this is the game that I'm going to be playing on Tuesday. I will not be streaming on Saturday, or at least I'm not planning on it because my wife and I are going, as I said, up to Boscone. My wife and I go up there for its Valentine's Day weekend. So my wife and I get to go up there by ourselves. We're really excited for that, looking forward to it. So I'll not be streaming on Saturday. So the next time I see you will be next Tuesday when I will be playing the Patreon Fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month. Hello, Nonstop. Good to see you. So please get your votes in here. We have 4 votes for Evil Land, 3 votes for Tiny Bookshop, and 2 votes for Kathy Rain's Soothsayer. I will be closing down this vote at the end. Probably I'll be closing it after the stream tonight. Well, it's Thursday night. That's not enough time. I probably will hold it open for a little longer. We'll try to close it maybe by Sunday at the end of the weekend. But or I guess Monday, because Monday is President's Day. That's the end of the weekend now. But regardless, get your votes in if you would like to see me play one of these games. Otherwise, spread the word, folks, and let's get to playing. I am excited to play this game, to get into it. Excited to do it. All right. Here we go. Now, the first order of business is we have to find this dude who we have to find this guy who is the one who has our what do you call it? He has the he can give us the thing that we need to get the mech parts, basically. And I know that he's somewhere in the desert. Yeah. Okay, crazy long load time. Oh my God, the load times. Oh, my pleasure. I was glad to see it, actually. I was very excited to see it. I only got a chance to get in late because, like I say, I've been a little busy dealing with stuff. But it was very cool. It was very cool, and I am super excited to see how everything goes with all of that. So yeah. All right, I'm going in here. Nope, nope. All right, we're going into the desert. We got to find the guy who's going to tell us about.
She's back.
Okay. Now she's gone. Yes, I'm leaving. I have work to do. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Go.
Specialist Mackenzie is highly skilled. He can fix my arm without following the manual.
Highly skilled.
I know this is out of the blue, but I am really in the mood for some Norian curry now.
Wait, what?
Norian curry. It's a specialty at the base where I was previously stationed.
Wow. What does it taste like? Was it hot enough to make you breathe out fire?
It's super mild. Sweet even. Just the way I like it.
I will.
Yeesh.
Is it a new
Watch it.
Come on, stop.
Okay, I certainly will. So the opening is pretty epic. Did you do that video also? I would not be surprised, but... Okay. Oh. So you're just saying, like, just the lead-in is pretty epic? Oh, awesome. Drew, I'll tell you what. Again, congratulations, Drew, on the video work for... Again, 13th Icon video is also amazing. Man, did I love the Dragonbane video. I think it came out beautifully. And if you had a chance to watch it, I've been thinking a lot about Dragonbane. I got to be honest, y'all. That's a good system. I mean, I have to wrap my head around parts of it, but I really, really like the leveling system a lot. And there are aspects of the combat that I also really appreciate. Oh, low battery. All right. All right, hang on. I shall address the low battery problem. Okay. It's very much guerrilla D&D. That's awesome. No, I'm looking forward to checking out more of it, Drew. It seemed pretty cool. It felt very, and I loved some of that. I love Yoi's shark person. It's really funny. I'm looking forward to seeing more about it. But yeah, I was super impressed, honestly. Okay. I was super impressed with the way that the Dragonbane system plays out. I still need to work through like the initiative cards on Roll20, and I have a little bit of homework like that, but honestly, we have to do more. We're not even done with our first combat yet, so, maybe a bit too swingy, and we gotta, I gotta figure out how to make adjustments in that. But boy, oh boy, did I absolutely love the leveling system, and there's just a lot of cool stuff that I felt about it. I don't know, I really liked it a lot, and, I'm hoping that continues because, man, good times, good times. But yeah, I am excited to try to check out this new system of this new campaign of yours. I like that it's, and as I told you, as I said, for those of you who don't know, it's basically the Curse of Strahd meets whatchamacallit. I know that, Mackenzie. Meets Curse of Strahd meets Dungeon of the Mad Mage. It's Dungeon of the Mad Strahd is basically in terms of the crew. So, okay. I need to find Great Minds. Flare pool. Let me try going over there. We need to find
To move the transfer pod. Takabi is out in the desert, so you may want to ask him about it.
Yeah, Takabi's the guy I have to find. Whoops. Hey. I saw more. Okay. Okay. We're going down this way, right? That's the flare pool, I think. Yeah. All right, how we doing? Getting there. Nice. All right, getting there. Now we got to go left. In case you're wondering what we're doing, we're heading to the flare pool. We're trying to find the guy. I can do better than that. We're trying to find the guy who's going to give us the teleporter chip, I think. Or the teleporter something. Something that will help us. I've heard it's something to do with the teleporter chip. Because we need that. Because we need that. God, I don't want to get too far off course here. I'm going to also need these things. Oh my god. It would be easier if you could shoot this stuff. I wonder if you can, actually. Right, okay. Alrighty. Fortunately, we do not have to redo the worst boss fight in the game, which was this stupid sandworm battle. Alright, so somewhere around here, supposedly, I don't want to get too far off here. Alright. I'm trying to find the guy to give me the stuff. Oh, wait. Wait. There's smoke. Now, let me get that stuff. I see him. That's him. He's playing a harmonica. Of course he is. What's up, bro?
Samus, please, join me.
What's up?
Do you feel that? Dry wind blows across the land. The sound of the breeze
Is close
and
at
the
hand.
voices of the
Oh.
creatures that dwell here remind me of home. My family comes from a long line of hunters. Hunting is how we survived.
Okay.
Like my father and grandfather before me. Now, when I catch the scent of game in the wind, I remember those who came before. Anyway, I lose myself. I found something near the cargo launcher.
Oh, yeah?
I kept it, thinking it'll be of use to you. Here.
Is this the thing? Teleporter chip acquired. Little weird. I had to get that from him, but okay. Chip designed by Little Morn. Galactic Federation engineer level 4 or higher could modify it for use and embed it into a patch. See, the weird part of that is that this guy was back at the base that I just left. Like, I talked to him, and he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then I left, and the minute I left, he shows up here, which is, I don't know. Right.
Better take that chip back to Mackenzie. I hope it helps. Better take that chip back to Mackenzie. I hope it helps. Enough.
Enough. She is generally a silent protagonist. That's one of the reasons that why when there were trailer clips of her clips in the trailer of her dealing with Mackenzie and like these other people were like, no, because she's a silent protagonist. So far, the only sound that she's made is when she's like, you know, you know, like sounds of like, other than that, she's silent. The only game that's not that case is the atrocious, and I do mean atrocious, Other M, which is so bad it's embarrassing. Like, that's the only game, and that game has multiple problems with it about her. It's literally like they didn't pay any attention to who she is at all. So, like, that's the deal with that. But otherwise, yeah, she's good hunting. Thanks. All right, now I gotta go right back to where I just came from. But otherwise, no, she's usually silent. Which is one of the cool things. I mean, it's the exploration aspect of this that makes this such a cool thing to go through. And again, I don't have a huge problem with this portion of it, really.
Looks like you got something.
It's not.
The force field around Chrono Tower. Bring it on back to base camp.
Like, it's not my favorite thing to wander around just running into these things, quite honestly. But I don't mind it too much. It's just... it just feels so unnecessary, you know? Like, it's... some aspects of this, again, I'm reminded a lot of, in Breath of Fire 4, there are parts of that game that feel very much like they're like, how do I just add on stuff? You know, and like, you know, how do I just, you know, pad this out just a little bit? You know, we need a little more game time. And it feels a little bit like that, and that's maybe forgivable in a, era 2000 whatever game, but like there was, I won't say that there was no padding, because if any of you played Metroid Prime, which is a brilliant game, the end stage of that where you have to go and collect all these keys, for the statues after you've already gone through the game, oh my god, the backtracking. There's a reason we call it Metroidvania. But having said that, this still feels like there's stuff that didn't need to happen this way. Yeah, exactly, Valerian. What's up, Valerian? I have played in one Metroid, Super Metroid, Zero Mission. I've played Metroid Fusion. I have played Metroid Dread, incredible game. I have played Metroid Prime 1, amazing game. Metroid Prime 2, really good game. Metroid Prime 3, great game. And now Metroid Prime 4. So I played pretty much all of the Metroids, and I played about 3 hours of Metroid Other M, and then gave up on it, realizing it is not at all Metroid. It is whatever the hell Team Ninja thinks Metroid is, which is wrong, because Team Ninja. Shit. Bear with me. Where'd you go? You're behind me? There you go. So, like, whoops. I went way too far. I find this section is harmless. I just don't see the point. Like, Metroid Dread actually is an example of a game that has very little padding in my mind. And now, in fairness, Metroid Dread, of course, is a 2D, and you really have to think about Metroid as two separate sort of patterns in terms of games. The Primes, which are the 3D ones, right? And then you've got the Metroid Dreads, which are the 2D ones, those sorts of ones. I like both sets. I love Prime. Metroid Prime with Dread was great. So yeah, like there's stuff that you can do that, is like at both of those sets of games. And so my attitude to this has been, and it continues to be that way, that of the 4 Metroid Primes so far, I think this is the quote worst of them, but that's not because it's bad. I still think this is a good, credible Metroid Prime game. But if I were to rank them, I would rank it Metroid Prime 1 as the best. Metroid Prime 3 is the second best. Didn't love Metroid Prime 2 as much. Still very good. Metroid Prime 2 third, and then this fourth. But that's not because this is bad. And given the development hell that it was in and all of the problems they had with it, it is amazing that they managed to get it to a pretty functional state. This is pretty good. But do I think they could do better? Yeah. I think there were things that they could take out. I think it's a little repetitive. I think the motorcycle sections just aren't really necessary. I think most of the boss fights are great, but there's a couple boss fights that I'm like, eh. And my general take on it is this is good but not great. And it could be better. So, it's our obligation then as players to be able to say, hey, this game had some good things about it. I recommend that you keep working on these other things for Metroid Prime 5. But if everyone's just going to crap all over the game and be like, oh, this game's garbage, it's not garbage. It's not garbage. It's a solid game. But I think it could be better, and I, would like to see them do better with it. But there have been some really fun boss fights in here and some good sort of credible Metroid Prime, experiences. So... All right, so now that I'm back here, I should be able to go in, and I should be able to have Mackenzie put this teleporter chip in my suit, and that should help me somehow with the mechs. I This is the wrong way. This is the right way. Like, I played Metroid Dread and was just absolutely blown away by that game. Like, I was just 100% blown away by it.
Why don't you show me what Takabe
I'll show you in a minute, bro.
Euros isn't all that bad.
I was blown away by it. I have not been blown away by this game. But I also have not, you know, I have not at all been like, oh, this game sucks. I think it's a good game, but it's not at the same level as some of these. All right. Here we go. Really hope that gives us some more. Control beam boost acquired. Control beam shots can now travel faster. Hold BL to boost the speed of a shot. Really? All right, wait a second. What does that mean? Control beam boost. Whoops. All right, so wait a second. Oh, shoot. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, look at that. Okay, interesting. Get chip, put chip, and shoot profit. Yeah, well, we're going to find that out. All right, well, that's good. We've gotten a couple of boosts from there, honestly, so wait. Anything? No? All right, Mackenzie.
Euros isn't all that bad.
I find these alien environments to be quite beautiful.
Yeah. I heard a lot about the Lamorne from Miles, too.
They were a good people. The Lamorne went out of their way to care for one another. I can appreciate this.
I really like View 995.
So, don't get me wrong, I've learned a lot about myself and seen some amazing things, but...
Please, continue.
Boy, am I ready to be home.
Stop. You are being ridiculous. Okay. I'm just curious.
Careful.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Here we go. Teleporter chip.
Oh, wonder what this is. Let's find out.
Because I know what I have to do next is get all the mech parts, which are again in the desert.
No way. You know, we were analyzing something like this back at base. I have an idea. Yeah. And a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Let's see. And there. It worked! I did it! This is a teleporter patch, and I've entered our coordinates here as the destination.
Teleporter patches acquired. Instantly teleport patched objects. These may be used only with mech parts for the GF Heavyweight Golem Mech MK99. What a shock. Teleport destination set to base camp. Total of 6 patches are available. Okay, so there's 6 pieces. Open the menu.
Now, if you find any of those missing mech parts, these patches will let you teleport them directly to base camp.
I'm on it.
I mean, I can't take all the credit. The Lamorne really nailed short-range teleportation, but just put my own spin on it.
She's like, great.
We need Betsy up and running if we're going to break the force field around Chrono Tower.
All right, we got to go get the mech. That's what I thought. All right, let's do it. We're going to save it. We're going to go get a mech. We're going to build us a mech, people. Time to build us a mech. Yes. Okay. Right. Up and then to the left. Let's do it. Mech part time. Yeah, I'll do that, Mackenzie. We're about to find out that get chip, put chip in suit profit and see how that works out for us, Drew. I will say that I feel like, again, I made the right call in not doing the Switch 2 version of this. It's not I mean, yes, it would have been faster load times and graphically it would have been even a little bit sharper, but this game was half designed for Switch 1 to begin with. So, like, the upscaling and everything else, not worth it. And since there's nothing else I really care about on Switch 2, like Mario Party or Mario Kart World, whatever, it's fine, you know, the baseball stuff. Like, at some point, the Switch 2 will become something I'm interested in because of the games that are able to be played on it. And at that point, I'd switch it. Switch 1's been a great console, but in the meantime, I don't feel like I was obligated. I didn't need to drop hundreds of dollars just to get that, quite honestly. So, all right, then we drop down here. All right, here we go. Time to get on out there. All right. Okay, mech part time. Let's go. So, let's see if we can work around. We'll start. Is this a mech part? Mech part. Okay, let's start here. I don't know where, but we'll something up there. Let's get up there first.
Did you ever collect that mech part from the giant sand creature you killed? We need those parts to complete the mech.
Yes, bro. I'm going to try to do all of that. I got 6 parts to get.
Mech parts seem to be scattered across Vuros. Maybe we should check around Laporte structures as well.
Okay. Here we go. Right. Let's go this way. Don't you know scanning range? How did I get up to that? Must have been over here somehow. Okay, can I get around here? Because that's a mech part, and I obviously need to get there somehow. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't need a transition. Oh, wait. Maybe I do it this way. Okay, so I go out this way. That leads me to the other side. Okay. Yeah. There's a mech part. Hey! Hello. Mech part acquired. 5 left. Make the Galactic Federation mech part found. Teleport to base camp. Receive 1 of the 6 mech parts. Mech repairs. Okay.
I received a mech part. When I have all the missing parts, I can fix the mech. Send them to me as soon as you find them. There should be 5 more.
Yeah, I'm on it, bro. Okay, next one is this one. Another mech part over here. Please don't tell me I need to get a mech part.
Detected one of those scout bots in Soul Valley. It's near the entrance to Vault Fortune. I'll update your map.
Why? What are you showing me this for? Oh. Okay. I'll find the scout bot, but first of all, I'm going to get this stuff, and I'm going to get the next mech part. Okay. All right. All right, let me get this mech part. I don't know why I'm going down there. All right. He's got my map updated. I'm going to pick up these other mech parts while I'm going here. I already have it like set in my map or whatever, so. Yeah. That's what I see.
There appears to be some government debris near your location. Might be a good place to search for mech parts.
Oh, my lovely wife has arrived. Is picking up stuff, and now my lovely wife is leaving. My lovely wife and I are going to hang out this weekend. I'm very excited for it. Good night, my lovely wife. I'm not going to be super happy if I have to, like, pick up little bits of these things, you know? That's not going to be... Bro. Okay. Now, there's a mech part somewhere around here that I have to find. I think it's that, actually, isn't it?
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and ask me.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
You can reach me through the radio command on the map.
I love that I literally am like... He's like, if you don't know where to click, I'm putting the thing on there already. All right, part number 2. Mech part acquired. 2 of the 6. Actually, I'm curious what that looks like. Okay. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Nice. A missile expansion in there. I thought I heard something. I'm like, I do like how much sound design plays into the Metroid Prime games where really listening can help you. That makes a big difference. Okay, next up is so that. I can now get rid of that. Okay. So now we don't do that. Next up is this one is a mech part, right? So we go to this one next. Going the right way? Yes. Perfect. Right on line. Oh, come on, man. Oh my god. Excite Bike, Metroid Edition. Alright, let's go down this way. Okay, good. Still going down. Weep. Okay, is that right? Yes. Hopefully my having done this as we went down means I don't have to spend... I read somewhere that there were people who hadn't done any of this, and so, like, for them, the end game is literally just them wandering around the desert doing only this for, like, I don't know, God knows how long, an hour or something, and I'm like, yeah, bro, that's not... This is the mech part that I defeated that terrible boss to get. Okay, that's number 3. Mech part acquired, 3 out of 6. Alright. I am going to check this out. First of all, let me get rid of this. I'm going to check this. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to go here and here. Still only looks like 5, so I don't totally know, but I guess we'll find out. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I don't know if there's any mech parts over here. I don't remember if we investigated this thoroughly, but... This may have been where we found the mech part, but then the boss took it, now that I think of it. Transfer pod. Destroy that. Okay. Feels like those parts are warping out of existence. Oh god. Bro. Ow. Ow. Okay. There's something here somewhere. Oh my god. What is the point of bringing me up there? Grapple node, yeah. There's no other grapple node? Oh. What is that? Psychic power bomb expansion. Oh. Okay, well, that means this thing will blow that up. Nice. Cool, I didn't even know that was a thing. It does, however, look as though there is no other... It doesn't look as if there's any other mech part here, so I think we're out of luck in this regard. There we go. Okay, so that's that, I guess. All right, so next up is this. 4, 5. I'm still going to be one short. I hope that scout bot finds the other one that we need, because otherwise I don't really know. All right, we're going to want to go right. Good shooting attacks. All right. Gotta go further right. Yeah. Slightly more. Good, good. Sigh. Okay. How are we doing? All right. Left. Here we go. I missed one, didn't I? Yeah. That's what I'm worried about. These little, like... These little crystal nodes, if they're going to be like, you need to find everything, I'm going to be not very happy about that, honestly. Okay. Oh. It's just not, the control is not precise enough to make like those turns. That's the problem. How are we doing? All right, we're almost there. Let's pick up a boost on the way. Should be up here.
There appears to be some Galfed debris near your location.
Yep, I know,
Might be a
bro.
good place to search for mech parts.
Way ahead of you. Have to fight Grievers, obviously. As ever. Okay. Aha. Missile expansion. How to get up there, he said. Must be a way. Oh. Very nice, very nice. Missile expansion. Always like those. Of course, we're really looking for is mech parts. Aha! Got it. All right, that's the 4th mech part. 2 more. Two more to go. Okay. All right. Now... Right, now we have to go and pick up this one. That's number 5, and then go down to the soul bot is the last one. I'm a soul bot. Do 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 do. What is that? Signal. A source can be freed with a strong pull. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Oh, nice. Okay. That's cool. Was not expecting that. Some Galactic Federation debris. I'm on it, bro. First, I gotta destroy these guys. Oh, hi. There's usually 2 of you. All right. All right. Right. There's that. Now we go down there. Ah, I don't think I found this one yet. Whoa. Polale Sorala? Polale Sorala? Polale Sorala, wow. Polale Sorala are birds commonly found dancing in the skies above Sol Valley. They form flocks of up to several dozen and prey upon insects during flight. Their bodies are featherless and instead feature a thin membrane containing a vibrant red pigment that turns light into energy, meaning that as long as there's sunlight, they only ever need to stop for water. They will instinctively soar high into the sky in order to sunbathe. Their heads feature left and right protrusions with eyes seated at either tip, ultimately giving them a full 360-degree view of their surroundings. Very cool. It is very fun keeping those guys in stun lock. I'm just going to say right now, I really enjoy that. Still out of scanning range? Oh yes, there's a mech part. Alright, let me interact with that, but then I want to find out whatever's on top of this thing. So this is the 5th part of the mech. I have one more mech part. Mech part acquired. 5 out of 6. One more to go. Looks like all but his right arm. Oh, I was excited. Maybe this is the way to go. There's got to be a way to get up to... At least to get close enough for me to scan it. Alright, good. Federation cargo crane for loading vehicles brought here when the Lamorne teleporter went out of control. Arm lock in the socket at its base could be released with a powerful burst of beam energy. Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. Oh, shoot. Okay. Connector for cargo cables fitted with a grapple point. Hey. Nice. Okay, cool. It's cool that there's always something extra up here to find. Okay. Alright, 5 out of 6 mech parts. So now the only lead I have left for the last one, because I don't think I've got anything else over here. I found all the ones that I had marked originally, 5 out of 6. So my hope is... Actually, let me get rid of this one. My hope is that this right here is the last one. So here's hoping. Oops. Here's hoping I can go the right way. Okay. The hell was that? What is that little marker there? Really hope I can get up there from there. Oh, so close. Okay. There we go. Extremely high temperatures. Okay. I got you. Ooh, what is that? Oh, nice. Another boost. Okay. I mean, I don't really care much about the motorcycle, but okay, cool, cool. Right. Where was I? I was going down there. Haha, that's cool. I didn't know if I could do that in midair. It's kind of slick. All right. Right. Oh, no, no. Okay. Scout bot. I'll be down here. That was the bike did not respond to command. I'm like, do we not actually fall off the cliff? That'd be nice. Thank you. I think I came here once before and I couldn't do anything with this because of the scout bot. Yep, there it is. Alright, bro, welcome. Mechanoid Scout Poet. Okay, Detective Valuables. Access code approved. Please give me another mech part. Area map updated. Okay. Unacquired items have been marked. Oh no. Scoutbot internal circuitry is shorted and ceased functioning. Repair replacement will be required to restore function. Sorry, Scoutbot. Okay. Unacquired item. Oh wow, look at this. This shows me all the unacquired items. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, interesting. Oh, okay, that was dumb. Alright, that works. Just took a little damage getting down there. Alright, so I have one mech part to get. I also have all these captured items to get. But usually, if it sends me to this, it does so for a reason, to these unacquired items. I have to go around. Okay, I'll go in there in a second. First I have to do this. Okay, get these. Oh, okay. I will happily take another energy tank. Nice. Very happy to take an energy tank. Mm-hmm. Okay. I really hope that includes mech parts and they're not just sort of like random whatever items. Oh, yeah. That's where I first landed. Way back in the day. You guys go. You something cool for me? I just saw you. You got something else for me?
Samus, please, join me. Make
All right.
yourself comfortable.
Okay. You get around, dude. I just left you 25 minutes ago the other side of the desert.
This belonged to my father.
Okay.
We used to sit around a fire just like this, telling stories. He always spoke of Solon. Are you familiar? Solon sits atop the sky. Solon provides equal light to all.
Okay.
Solon is always watching over us. That is why we must not bring shame to Solon. I have made mistakes, many mistakes. But through Solon's light, I find balance. Thank you for indulging me. I've missed these campfire stories. Samus, have you seen some of the pieces of the Federation base that were teleported here?
Mm-hmm.
I believe this will be of use to you.
Is it the map to the
Please
last mech
take
part?
this.
Oh, missile expansion. Okay. All right. I won't lie about that. As always and ever.
Watch out!
Okay. Oh my goodness. I have... There are unacquired items everywhere. All right. I just don't know whether unacquired items are mech parts, though. I don't really want to spend all this time going around the desert.
Watch over you.
Yeah, thanks, bro. But I don't know if I want these mech parts. All right. I just keep going. God, there's so many of these green things. Makes me very nervous. Okay. There's one there, but I'm going to wait on that. Okay. I'm going to wait on that because I'm going to have to go back to Fury Green at some point anyway, no doubt. So... There's an item somewhere around here. It's like right around here someplace. According to the scout bot. Really wish I knew if this also included mech parts or not. Although, frankly... Oh, shoot. If I'm being honest, like... Oh, my God. If I'm being honest... I'm annoyed I can't get up here. If I'm being honest, I can't complain too much about getting an energy tank, you know? Well, first you don't succeed, blow everything up in the area. No? The frick is this thing? Odd. It says there's an item right there. Well, what is that? That's just sand. All right. Gonna have to come back to it. No. It's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Ladder of Thought. Okay. I feel like I've already been in here. But maybe I couldn't get something in here before? Oh. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. What the frick? Jeez. Okay. I'll take those shots for sure. Oh, wait. I've done this already, actually, this part of things. Okay. Ah, an energy tank. Nice. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, darn it. Okay. Got to pull these ones further down. Pull that one further up. Okay. Pull this one further up. Shoot. Is there like a... Is there a way to get around? Oh, wait. What? Oh, I have to get up there. Oh. Well, shucks. Did not understand what I was doing. Again, happy to do this for an energy tank. No complaints about that. Uh-huh. There we go. Should lead me over here. Hey, okay, nice. Very nice, very nice. No complaints there. All right, that should be all of the stuff that's in here. Okay, let's... That's the entrance. Okay, let's get out. Please take me up. All right, I still need another mech part, though. I don't know what. I can't get to that one. I still need another mech part. And I appreciate the unfound items, especially if they're energy levels, but like... Just making sure I'm looking at my map that I had here because all right, well. Hey, what's up, Tim Coolish? How are you? Good to see you, Tim. I hope you were doing well. I am collecting, well, right at the moment I'm battling these guys, but... Ow, ow, ow! No need for that. How rude. Come around behind me so I can shoot you. I see you. Well, I can't hit you, though. Aha! Doing well. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, I mentioned that I was... whoops. Nope. We had a big pipe burst problem where I had multiple pipes burst here over the last couple of days. So house things and, like, you know, insurance claims. I mean, everyone's fine. It just was, like, it has not been... I will fully admit it has not been the greatest time, but... We are, you know, we're on, hopefully on the other side of it, and now it's about, you know, we fixed the pipes, so that's good. We have water back and all that stuff, but it was, it has definitely been a little hairy, I won't lie. Okay, we're going to go down this way. I'm going to try to pick up these items en route. For all of you West Coasters that are like, burst pipes, I don't know what... Who has burst pipes these days? This time in this economy? These troubled times. Oh yeah, ice. Okay, down we go. Yeah, it's we had more after that. We actually have what? Oh, Rings of Stone. Oh, I haven't seen this place before. We we actually had a grand total of 6 burst pipes. So, not great, Bob. Gyroscope mechanism, okay. Interesting. What is that? Yep, figured. We'll go down there in a minute. Aw, well, thanks, Tim. I mean, you know, like, we we ended up being, like, you know, we're all safe and all that. It just, it was kind of, I mean, it's the coldest winter. It's been the coldest winter here in 60 years. Like, before I was born, it was cold. It's as cold as it's been since before I was born here in Connecticut, and so that is definitely been kind of an eye opener, to be honest. So I didn't realize that I'd never gone down here. Super fire shot, significantly amplified over the charged fire shot. Oh, really? Wow. Didn't know there was a supercharged shot. Yeah, it's been a lot. Consume 15 shot ammo to launch an extended volley of high heat penetrative profiles. Okay, press R until fully charged. Okay. Wait a second. I want to try this. Nice. So yeah, it's been an interesting experience. And basically a bunch of my neighbors have been in the exact same boat. So, you know, it's not like anything uniquely that we did. It just is what it is, you know. Okay. All right. I guess I'll do this. I'll go here, 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 and I'll work my way down. Oh, shoot. Was things are really kind of cool, honestly. Go. Now, where was I? I was coming down here. Gull bat, strengthened by green energy showers. Okay. The fact that they're with green energy and you use green energy to use it looks green when you need to scan something makes it just a little confusing. Bro. There we are. Jeez. One bite was bad enough, but 6. Yeah, well, exactly. Okay. There's an unacquired item here. Okay. Question is, how do I get to the unacquired item? No. Okay, looks like it's to the left here a little bit. Might be over here. Like down there, maybe. Whoa, really? Around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. Hmm. Where is the access point to this? It isn't like an unacquired item here. It does say that. There's an unacquired item here someplace. I don't know. I don't know the one I spent a lot of time looking at an unacquired item. I think I'm going to get this, and then I'm just going to go straight down here. But first I want to see if I can get this since I'm here already. Can I... I do not see it. Do not see this unacquired item, so I'm not going to waste time. I don't think. No. All right, we're going to head straight this way. So many of these green crystals around. Aha, I see something. Pull this out. Missile expansion, lovely. I mean, not hugely important, but... Okay. Right, okay, so now we go down here. Pick up whatever this is on the way down to Flare Pool. Thank goodness for homing. Okay. Man. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Some of these, if they're giving me like extra charged shots or whatever, I'm not going to complain too much about that. But you can so much feel the Zelda vibes, by the way, in all of this. Like the shrines, like you can definitely feel the Zelda-nish is clearly there, right? Sandcrawler. Sandcrawler is a land crustacean adapted to the deserts of Sol Valley. Except for its abdomen, its body is covered in a sharp, thorny shell. The shell is not very durable, however. It is easily penetrated by standard firearms. They live in groups, building nests by digging holes into rock walls. They adhere themselves to rock surfaces and live in a diet consisting primarily of insects and microbes, though they will also feed on animal carcasses and plants if the opportunity presents itself. To preserve moisture, they generally avoid discharging waste and expend as little energy as possible when moving. I see. Skylight decoration fitted with a psychic mode socket. Socketing mode will cause it to retract. Sculpted by the ancient Lemorne to match the motif of the wall's surface. Psychic mode detected inside. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Whoa. Dang, look at that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sculpture created the ancient Lemorne with a similar motif. No psychic mode signal detected. Socketing a mode has revealed a psychic ball track caused the skylight decoration to retract. Track provides a way to navigate through the ceiling. Damn. All right. That's wild. This is very cool. Oh no, that's not at all what I was supposed to do. Okay, my bad. Oh, I can't go there. What? That's weird. Okay. Looks like we got us a maze. Okay. Really? A little confused about this. Okay, so we go up here. Why? What? I don't... Okay, yeah. So that's fine. That's dumb. Okay, so I can't do that. I'm very confused. Oh. Alright, well. Oh, look at that. Well, well. That's cool. I didn't know that was down there. Alright, I'll take that. I need this green crystal anyway, so... Alright. That's cool. But, having said that, alright, so I gotta follow this around. It was like that. And then... Okay, then that goes down like that, goes up like that, goes down like this, goes like... Okay, so I need to get there. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I think I was overthinking this. I think what we learned here is that Harv is overthinking this just a tad. Amazing. Exactly, Valerian. This is a charged lightning shot, huh? Super thunder shot. Thunder. Thunder. Means there must be a super ice shot somewhere, too. Super thunder shot. You've heard of thunder shot. Have you heard of super thunder shot? 20 shot ammo. Jeez. The teleport thing, it's like, it's weird because it's like, thanks, I appreciate that. But it's also like not, I don't need that, like not really. No. Ultimate power! That's pretty slick. Okay. So we did that. Let us kick it all the way live and continue to head down towards where we need to go. Means I should technically be looking for the charged, what do you call it? Ice shot probably, but I don't really want to. Let's see. Yep. I have everything but the super ice shot. Thank you, Shatter Mage. Okay, that is pretty awesome. That's very awesome. Thank you, Shatter. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Where have your travels brought you so far today? Like where are you in the world? Roughly speaking. Entrance to the Rings of Stone. There's another one there? I thought I got that one already. Ladder of Thought. I got that. Falling Labyrinth. Ring of Thunder. Floating Path. All right, well, I'm going to head down south here further. You've been on vacation. Oh, well deserved, obviously. I hope you have been enjoying said vacation. Did a Newark out back the other day, but I go back to work Sunday night. I see. Have you gotten a decent amount of rest? Are you feeling rejuvenated, such as it is? Nope. Oh, wow. Girlfriend and I went to Keystone, Colorado, ski and snowboarding, got engaged. Hey, congratulations, Shatter. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Wow. I mean, from the way you've described, it seems like it's not surprising. Seems like you folks were headed that way, but congratulations, though. That's super great. Much happiness and all that. Wishes for all that heading your way. Well deserved. Oh, nice. That's the ice one. Okay, that's great, actually, because that means we can get this ice one. Please tell me that's a nice one. Oh, let's just... Okay, maybe it isn't. Hey, we planned it. We'll probably be next year sometime. Very cool. I assume you're going to get married while flying, right? I mean, that seems like only the logical thing to do. That seems like the obvious choice. Come on, tell me this is the ice one. Whoa, what? We're talking Hawaii. Ah, listen. Man, where your parents got married. Nice. Jeez, I made it. I was trying to think about this. I think we went to Hawaii for a conference. God, 20 years ago? I think I was teaching at St. John's by then, so it would have been, I think, not more than 20 years, maybe 21, but still. All right. Interesting, interesting. Okay, first of all, a lot of green energy. And there's something behind there, I can tell. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. That's obviously not it. I spent 7 hours today assembling an IKEA dresser and just spent 4 hours being a tower control and VAT sim all light summer, so I'm going to do my dueling and play a little Elite Dangerous before sleep time. There's a wide variety of things going on there that you've got going on. Like, and then I did this cool thing and this awesome business and then this stuff. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay, so how do I... Now what? Alright, what if I go... Ha ha ha! Nice! Very cool. Is that the ice one? Oh, please tell me that's the ice one. Let's go, Super Ice Shot. Let's go. Fiance told me you had COVID while you were in Colorado, so I had to cancel said appointment. Oh, I remember you mentioning the thing about, like, that you had COVID. Oh, man. But, I mean, you have come through it okay. Which is good. But, yeah, no fun. Okay, now I have all the shard shots. All the super shots. I wonder if you can complete the game without all that. That's good. No fun, though. I mean, obviously. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, that's good at least, Shatter. Alright, so we did that. Great. She always looks like a badass. She's like, look, check me out. Check out how badass I am. Whoops. Okay. Alright, we're going to Flare Pool. Okay. Oops. Come on, man. There you go. Okay. All right, flare pool. We're going in here. We're saving. And then we're going to get what I hope is what should be the last mech part. And now that we've got all the charged weapons, which is pretty awesome, we got a ton of energy tanks. This will be it. We get this last mech part. We have the mech, and then that brings us into the end game, because then we have to get into the center tower, and then we're heading out. So we'll see if we are able to finish tonight. If not tonight, then we should, if we can get that last mech part done, should be able to finish in our next session. Okay, there is a save one, right? Haha, the scrapyard, okay. Hate those guys. Thank you. Ow. Open up, thank you. All right. Woo! Because it had been a while since I saved, so. All right, we got all our energy, we got all our ammo. Let's get this last mech part. Outstanding. Effectively indestructible, okay. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! That should allow me to get this. Nice, I'll take that. It still says there's a mech part up there. Shit. Jeez. Alright, so there's a... Where is this mech part that supposedly exists? Is that what that means? Oh, well, darn it. Guess it's not what that meant. I thought that was what that meant. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you have the thing, oh yeah. Let's see. Maybe I have to go to the, like, the... Maybe I have to go there. Alright, well. Okay, that's fine. I mean... No big deal. I'll save again. I thought I had it. I was like, oh, I just go here, and nope. I had marked it for later. That's fine. Okay. Let's go get this last mech part, please. Ow. Okay, what do I... Okay. Here's Lava Lake Bridge. Lava Lake, Lava Lake. Okay. That's not at all ominous. Energy facility destroyed. All extraction operations have ceased. Okay, well, that's good to know. Leaping Spitter. Leaping Spitters are mollusks that inhabit Flare Pool. Normally they dive deep into the lava and remain inert, but if there are changes in their environments, such as dramatic shifts in the heat levels of the lava, they may temporarily migrate to more shallow areas of the pool. If they detect danger while in a shallow area, they will attempt to drive off the threat by flipping up into the air and scattering lava bombs around the area. That seems like a great evolutionary concept. Container ejected from the facility. Item detected within. Ooh. Whoa, God. What? Hey! Swim Snatcher. Mollusk native to the lava lake of Magdrada volcano. Though effectively the same species as the Leaping Spitter, their behavior is notably different. They are not territorial, instead preferring to roam the lava lake to feed on the green energy found there. They're innately drawn to energy-dense substances and will use their feelers to gather what they can before moving their meal away from the melting heat. Once they feel safe, they'll begin the slow process of absorbing their find. Great. Damn it. Back here with my energy tank. Oh, okay. I'll take the shot expansion. Thank you. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, man. Dude, as I mentioned, I don't love the bike sequences very much. Haven't mentioned that. Stop doing that. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Come on, man. There he is. Thank you. Jeez. All right. And I guess it gave us... Hey, hang on a second. I want to check something quickly. All right, maybe, all right, I might be in the wrong spot, actually, so. Oh my gosh, gotta zoom out. That's the south clamp. Oh boy, that's the Lava Lake Bridge, okay. Looks like I may need to go. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. That was an interesting experience, but let's be out of there. All right, let me go back and save it. once I got that extra energy tank, I would like to... Definitely would like to save. Yeah. Ow. Open up, please. Thank you. All right. Good. Now we save here. Let me go back. Okay. Should just have Ice Shot on quite a bit, I think, because... Nice. Alright. We go here. We go around this way. Alright, and now... Go through here. Oh, excuse you, excuse you, excuse you, excuse you. Okay, fine. I'm not going to argue with you. I want you to go here. Thank you. This is where I wanted to go. Right. So I did this. That's what I thought. Yeah. Well. Hey, that's what I thought. Okay. Operation halted by circuit failure. It cannot be opened. A little bit overkill. What have we here? Blocked by a rock can be removed with a strong impact. Nope, not what I meant to do. Sorry, my bad, unnecessary. Okay. All right. Ow. Alright, I guess I can't get that yet. Okay. Here we are. There's the other side of that. Uh-huh. Oops, wait. Gotta scan it first. Lava pressure control terminal opens and closes the main pipe's lava discharge valve to adjust the level of the lava lake and manage lava transport rates. Okay. Okay. All right, so now that I did that, I should be able to get whatever that expansion is. Right, hang on a second. All right, nice. That's all stopped now. Oops. Haha, nice. However, I am sure that's not the actual reason that I was sent over here, but I'll take it. Aha, the mech part. Nice. Wreckage from the Galactic Federation UTO Research Center on planet Tanamar brought here when the Lamorne teleporter went out of control. Charged particle cannon attachment to the upper right arm of Galactic Federation heavyweight golem. The cannon and connection sockets are relatively undamaged and a full restoration appears possible. That's the last one. Oh boy. Well, crap. Behemoth, giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. That's great. Behemoth is a giant arthropod that lives in the caves of Magdrada Volcano. Its body is covered in a layer of mineralized skin that neutralizes all firearms, but its 4 eyes, which are directly connected to its brain via delicate nerves, are vulnerable to damage when open. It is aggressively territorial and will attack anyone that gets too close, either by rushing toward them in an attempt to ram them or through a variety of fire-based attacks. These attacks are fueled by the behemoth creating a flammable mixture of air in its own body fluids, which it can then emit either in a mist it ignites by striking the ground to create a fiery ring, or as a series of firebombs expelled from its 3 mouths. Tremendous. Ow, ow, ow. God damn it. Oh boy. Okay, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. I think I might be. I'm not 100% sure. Did I defeat it? I did defeat it. Oh, man. I was not sure whether I was doing that right, to be honest. I was like, I think I'm hitting it. But that's the last mech part, though. Last mech part. Okay. Awesome. All right. That worked out. All mech parts found. Hey. Ooh, I've got a lot more green stuff that I can drop a lot more things off. So that's good. Anything else? Anything else? All right. Can't. Oh, I can do this, though. Okay. Wait a minute. Which way am I going? I'm going this way. I have to go that way. Oh, okay. So then that was a mistake. Okay, that's fine. Whoopsie. Wait, no, I came here, didn't I? Oh, no, I need to... Okay, wait. I need to go back over this way. I know what I'm doing. I'm a Metroid Prime professional, everybody. Don't worry. All right, now I need to get back to the save point and get the hell out of Flare Pool. And then we're going to complete us a big mech. Lovely. So confused for a minute. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Yep. what it is. Go up here. Debris from the energy diffusion cannon explosion composed of metals superheated then cooled during the detonation. Nice. Okay. Let us get out of here. Back to the save point, please. There we go. Okay. Open. Thank you. All right. Save it, and then we're heading back to Miles and getting that big mech made. I'm glad I got all the ice shots, like all the weapons, the super ice shot and all that business, because yeah, I have all of the stuff. The Violet Icy Suit, Combat Visor, Psychic Crystal, Psychic Gloves, Psychic Boots, Psychic Lasso, Psychic Grapple, Energy Tank, Master Teleporter Keys, Green Energy, Teleporter Patches, Galfed, Galactic Federation Mech Parts. I have got the Psychic Beam, the Psychic Charge Beam, the Control Beam, the Missile Launcher, the Super Missile, the Fire Shot, Charged Fire Shot, Super Fire Shot, Ice Shot, Charge Shot, Super Ice Shot, Thunder Shot, Charged Thunder Shot, Super Thunder Shot. And I've got the Morph Ball, Spring Ball, Psychic Bomb, Psychic Boost Ball, Psychic Spider Ball, Psychic Power Bomb, and the Viola and the Viola Icy. And I have got 1199 out of 1199, 140 out of 140 missiles, 250 out of 250 with the extra shots, and 5 psychic bombs. I am geared up, as they say. Okay. It's so much easier killing those guys that way. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Time to head back to Fury Green. Cool. Little lame that there's no obvious evidence that the mech part would be in Flare Pool, but it is cool that she's had this badass suit the whole time. Okay, Miles is going to contact me any second, and he's going to be like, hey, I think I'll probably pick this up on the way back, since I'm going back that way anyway. He's going to say, we have all 6 parts, come back. I'll be like, I am aware. So you can grow the memory fruit. Yeah. I've got a bunch more that I'm doing. Whoa. Okay. Go through here. Oh. Got a lot of green crystals. I hope it's probably not going to be enough to finish. I don't like. Going to make you finish all of them, I guess. Okay. There we go. Nice, huge amount of green crystals. Okay, and then somewhere up here, I can see it. Alright, question is, how do I get there? It's just a missile expansion, so it's not critically impo- Oh! Okay. Gotcha. It's time for a little jumping. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, I missed it. Of course, I didn't. I was on perfectly online, but I didn't have the thing. All right, where are you guys? Ow! 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 Okay. Now, what I was trying to do was get back here where I can try my little jump mechanism here again. Nice. Okay, good. I got the hitbox. I hoped it wasn't going to be too precise. Great. All right. On we go. We got that one. So now we can just head straight up north and then west. And that'll get us the mech, and then we're into the end game. Although, here's hoping that if we need to do this memory fruit thing, I probably got a lot of crystals. But maybe not enough, but we'll see. It just seems if they thought this through a little bit more and made it a little bit less Zelda Shrine stuff. They probably would have been fine, you know, like... I'll be able to get it. Is it inside there, which means I can't get it? Yeah, it's inside there. Okay. Alright. Good. Alright, let's get back to the place. That behemoth mini boss that I fought was not a big deal, honestly. Okay. Okay. Okay, was very interesting. All right, here we go. Back to Fury Green. Maybe for the last time, he said. Okay. Alrighty. Go in here. I heard something. I hear something here. I know I hear something here. I know I hear something. I hear something. Wall. It's like right. Oh, and I can even see it. Okay. How do I get to it, though? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. Let's pick up this item before we leave here. See, I do love the fact that if you listen carefully to Metroid, it will reward you. The Metroid Prime games. It will reward you with a little bit of exploration. Interestingly, I was talking to my creative writing students about this today, about how we overdo the focus on the senses, the focus on sight specifically. And if we can get some other things, that is fire. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Shot expansion. All right. Cool. And when you have this on, it sounds a little bit like that, but not the same, so. All right. Let's get down here. I did that already. All right. Came through here. Right. Okay. Let's get back to Fury Green and find out what they did with the big mech. Oh, and I also have to return all the stuff for the memory fruit, which I don't think I'll be able to complete. But I should have a lot of it done, though. Concealing all of the load screens. How many times Metroid has done exactly that? Controlling, hiding all of the load screens in something or other. It's amazing. Reminds me so much of Destiny. Just the kind of the flyover effect. Okay. Okay. When we come in here, we're going to drop off that stuff.
You did it, Samus.
Oh.
You found the missing pieces.
Aren't even going to let me leave.
That was everything I needed to fix Betsy. You know, the mech. She is good to go.
Excellent work, Samus.
With the mech repaired, we'll be able to destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Yeah, we're gonna want to be careful with that. Just saying I had to get a little creative with those repairs. Yeah, I can only guarantee about 80% functionality.
Oh, just 80%. That's good, Gearhead.
We trust you. Before we can leave, you'll need to secure the memory fruit. Come back and see me when you're ready.
To secure the memory fruit. Never clear exactly why we have to secure it, but... I got a lot more crystals this time. Green energy crystal finder acquired? Couldn't you give me that earlier? Will now display the locations of green energy crystals. Okay. Successfully deposited. So I have to find a few more crystals, huh? So they are going to make you gather all of them. Boy. All right, well, I don't have a lot more to get, I guess. The fact that I have a thing that lets me see the crystals. That's funny. I guess it's like that end stage. You're like, well, now you know all the stuff, right? You're like, oh, yeah, sort of.
Welcome back, Samus.
Problem is I got to go back all the way through those save points again, though. I know, right, Esterma? Although, in fairness, that happened in Metroid Prime 1 as well. I have been collecting all of them up to this point. So, or a lot of them anyway. So the good news is that I shouldn't have many more to go. Whoops. So that's the good news.
How many push-ups can you do?
I don't know. A lot. I do them in sets of 50. About 5 to 6 sets?
That's 300 push-ups. You know that, right?
Yeah. Why? How many can you do?
I don't know. 4?
4 sets ain't bad.
No, 4 push-ups. I do them in sets of 1. Take my time.
I am glad my high-frequency vibration generator proved useful.
It did.
Before we can leave, you'll need to secure the memory fruit. Come back and see me when you're ready.
Remember why it says you need to secure the memory fruit.
When we get home, I hope we can keep the band together. Samus, you're invited too, of course.
Of course. Okay. Right. All right. Okay. So let's get out of here. Go back out there and then get the rest of the ones that we need.
Good luck out there, I'm on top.
Boy, for the people who completely ignored the collect-a-quest stuff, and so only now are beginning this, that would utterly destroy the game, like the pace of the game and everything else. For anyone who was like, I'm not going to do that, and all of a sudden they're like, well, what now? Well, that would be a disaster. the MMO-ish feel of a collectathon. So we'll see how fast I can do this. Since I have this green energy crystal finder, hopefully there's not a lot more to collect. Can't even imagine the amounts, because I feel like I've collected thousands of them already. So the amount that they actually require is like, whew. Here we are. You get that idea. Didn't realize actually that I could skip that the whole time. It would have been nice for him if I had thought about that. Okay. Okay. So now, where? Oh, the mini-map. I see, I see. Okay, how many do I have left to collect from what I can tell? Yeah, not that many. Just the top of that, the thing on the left, so... There are still all of these green crystals around. Working on it, dude. I'm working on that, bro. So many green crystals. Curiosity. All right. Boy, that power slide, they weren't joking around. You're going to need a power slide and a lot of this, or it would take 10 times as long. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. How we doing? I guess it's not actually showing me how many. Well, because I think it does tell you, like, okay, you can return. Okay. I mean, at least the valley is not, there's a lot of green crystals out there. But yeah, if I had to collect all of these at once, I would have been like, look. Nice. Power slide there. All right. Good. All right, how we doing? How we doing? Can't tell if we're like closing in on having it or not. Okay. I think I already got the big deposits of the green crystals also. I think I've done that. Okay. The site of the worst boss fight in this game, which fortunately I don't have to do again. Cool if he told me like, "Oh, you've almost got it. Keep it up," or. Okay. Okay. Nice. Outstanding. Okay. Good. Got a bunch from here. Nice. Okay. How we doing? We getting there? Can't tell if that's like, if that's literally how many I've collected or if that's like what's in the tree right now. Wait a second. I think that's, yeah, I think that's what I've collected. I think that's what I've collected. So. Oh, on this one. Sure, there's another one of those like rock areas where you collect a whole ton of them at once. That would be nice. I know. There's more deposits that way. Okay. Whoops. It's cool, these guys just hanging out with me. They're like, yo, what's up? They're just putting in some work. Okay. 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 How about now? I don't know. It may not be that. It may be that I just have to go back and put some of the stuff in. It'll show me. I don't remember exactly where it shows you. That it's like, go back and do this thing. Like, there, I think it tells me somewhere at a certain point, but... Okay. All right. Still can't tell whether that's how much that actually is. Whether I have to go, whether that's reflecting what I'm collecting, or whether it's reflecting what I've already collected. That I don't know. I think it may just be reflecting. I don't think it's reflected what I'm collecting right now. I think it's reflecting what I've already collected, which means when I go back, all of those will go back into the area. Go left. Okay. Are you kidding me? Narrator voice. They were not kidding him. How are we doing on that radio? Turn the radio up.
I wonder if there's some place in Soul Valley where a bunch of green energy crystals are clumped together.
Not super helpful, Mackenzie. Not super helpful. Wait a minute. There's a save station here? That's cool. Underground save station. Did not know you could save out here. Very cool. Did not know that. Convenient. Yes. That's very cool. I did not know that such a thing existed. Okay. What we got? Oh, hello. Oh, they left. All right. Well, then we're going to keep coming after you, but here they are. Okay. Tell you what, I've definitely gotten better with the bike because of the driving here. But it's interesting. It's like even in the context of why it doesn't work, it's interesting to sort of see, to kind of learn about like what it tells us about why these things, why they do and don't do, or why they accomplish and don't accomplish what they're supposed to. That's interesting. And as I say, I have enjoyed this game. And I'm glad I played it, and it's a credible fourth, Prime game. But so all of that is true. But it is it's clearly the weakest of the Prime games, and that's because of things like this. I'm going to try one more time to drop this stuff off. Out. Okay. Part of the problem then is that when you get back here, you don't just walk right into the base, because it's a loading thing. So you got to go in here. Super cool. But then you got to go in here, and you go up here, press interact. One thing I can do to speed it up is when it goes in here, I can skip much of this sequence. But I got to go here, get off, move into the next room, drop the stuff off, come back, and you know. So. But this will be, one way or the other, this will wrap this up. And then the next time, we will finish up with the memory fruit. We got all the parts for the mech. And then it'll totally be endgame. Then it's just center tower and you know, whatever faces us, whatever we have in front of us, we will deal with at that time. You actually can't see this because my picture's over it, but when I press A, which is also the skip button, it says loading, because that's, of course, what it's actually doing. So finally it's like, fine, okay, what I'm doing is loading. You caught me, you know. And that's partially a function of being on Switch 1, that the loading times are as long as they are. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go here. Yep. I do have crystals. Wow. So it really is that many? Interesting. Okay. So that's what happens next, is getting that at WoW. So that little area up at the top, excuse me, is what I need to do. And then, yeah, and then that completes that. My goodness. Interesting. 92% of scans, though. I didn't get one Lamarn data log. I didn't get one Lamarn lore. What? Darn it. I didn't get one view roast thing. I didn't get one... yeah, I didn't get one view roast thing. I didn't get 3 Silex Forces thing, and I didn't get 1 Gal Fed thing. Got all the research. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so... All right, well, what we will do is we will save it. The next time we will finish our collection of the green crystals, which fortunately we've done enough of that we don't need to do a billion more now.
Greetings, Hunter.
But we'll do that. And then that will trigger the mech thing. And then we'll have the mech, we'll have the memory fruit. And then we'll be literally in the end game. So, one more session left, unless I miss my guess. Should be one more session. Nice. Effective, though. Good game session. Good game session. Collected the mech parts. Got the teleporter chip. Not the most, incredibly fascinating session of all time because we had the, the little mini-boss fight. But other than that, there was not a whole lot more that we had to do. But we did make a significant dent in what there is left. So now we know where we're at. We've just got the one more thing to do. And before the end game. So, yeah. But that is going to do it for me. I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours, and it is 12:45 a.m., so I am going to rise up on out of here, and I want to thank you all for being here. For those of you who missed this, I will not be streaming unless, I doubt, I don't expect to be streaming over the weekend, because I'm going to be up in Boston at Boscone, a convention that I usually go to. I will be accompanied by my lovely wife. We usually do this because it's Valentine's Day weekend, so I'm very much looking to relaxing and just hanging out with her and doing the Boscone thing. So I'm going to be doing a panel Friday night on podcasting, and then Saturday I've got a panel on from cities to ancient jungles, something like that, kind of a very world building 301 type of thing. So I'm looking forward to that. Some really good people on that panel. And then on Sunday, I have a panel on community building, which is important for what we do here. So I've got a nice little mix of the podcasting world and the streaming world, and of course the writing world that I'm a part of, and I'm excited for all of it. It's going to be a good time. So the next time that you will see me will be next Tuesday, when I will be doing the Patreon fueled chat shows and game of the month. And speaking of that, this is what you should go to check that out. I'm going to leave it open until probably the end of the weekend, I would guess. But let's see, where's the thing? Here we go. So right now, Evil Land has 4 votes. Kathy Rain Soothsayer has 3 votes. Tiny Bookshop has 3 votes. So 4 votes for Evil Land, and then 2 others are tied up. Kathy Rain Soothsayer and Tiny Bookshop at 3 votes each. So get your votes in. Those will probably, as I say, that thing will stay up until the end of the weekend, and then we will close it down. And I will play that Tuesday, and then Tuesday night, I will be, or rather Tuesday afternoon, I'll be doing some Pen and Pixels over on GOG.com as I'm moving into the end game of Breath of Fire 4. In fact, I'm in the end game now, I believe. And then Tuesday night, I will have the Vocalists on board as we continue our playthrough of Citizen Sleeper 2. We are well past halfway in that game too, so a lot of games making some good progress. Yeah, so that's the deal with that. But otherwise, I am going to rise up on out of here. I want to thank you all for being here. If you liked what you saw and heard, I hope you will follow the channel. I hope you will check out my YouTube with !ArvTube. Thanks for everyone who watched over there. Subscribing to the channel is very much appreciated over there as well too, so please do that. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Blue Sky is !ArvSky. Website for this, arvanelaron.com. Financially, !ArvShop is the merchandise area where you can get cool stuff for yourself, and also cool stuff that supports the channel. And so please consider supporting us over there. Let's see. Oh, yes, subbing to the channel. I was like, wait, what? Subbing to the channel gives you those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. We really appreciate that. You can combine both of those to really support the channel, so please do those things. On the publishing front, !Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. !Library, that's my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And !Grayshade is my Grayshade IP, Grayshade Renegade and Heretic, the Grey Assassin Trilogy, Critics critically acclaimed, award-winning from Athos Arts. You can get those at that link. You can also now get all 3 audiobooks. Heretic has just been released, so all 3 audiobooks of that series, Grey Shade, Renegade, and Heretic, are now available also at that link, narrated by our very own Trent Sparks. He did an exceptional job with that. And exclamation point, Grey Shade will also allow you to pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Grey Shade, coming to you from Alligator Alley Entertainment and from our very own Brandon O'Brien, The Rising Tides. Very excited for that as well, so I hope you will consider supporting us there, because that also really helps me and the channel and my writing career and all those good things, and I think you might find it engaging and interesting as well. And as always, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And send the message, will do so for others in that situation in the future. Thank you to my wonderful mods tonight. Thank you to Drew the Damager, Prince Justin, Shattermage, best mods in the business. Thank you so much to my Patreon subscribers, supporters, and subscribers. Thank you to Drew, Prince Justin, Shattermage, Nonstop, Esterma, Tim Coolish, and thank you to my wonderful viewers. Thank you to Airmaster, to Dr. Hugo Z. Hackenbush, of course, Gaia Shield, Naturally Jagtris, of course, Next Posh, and Throw7. Thank you all so much for being here. This was a great time. I really enjoyed myself. Looking forward to, we're just about done with this game. Looking forward to finishing it and seeing what's next on the agenda. There should be a lot of things. Otherwise, though, everyone have a lovely weekend. Enjoy Valentine's Day if you celebrate, or President's Day if you celebrate that and you're in the U.S. Otherwise, I am going to see if you're in the Boston area. Please stop by Boscone. But otherwise, I will see you folks back here on Tuesday when we'll be doing the Patreon Fueled Chat Shows and Game of the Month. And then over on GOGCom's Twitch channel, we will be doing the final stages, maybe the final session, but at least if not, the next to last session of Breath of Fire 4. And then we'll be doing the heading into the latter stages of Citizen Sleeper 2 right back here on this channel with the R Vocalists. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other. Much love to all, and I will catch you folks soon. Metroid Prime 4 almost finished. We will get it done in the next session, or at the very latest after the session after, but I think we should be able to get it done next session. So, yeah, that's all. Have a lovely weekend, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Huh?